What is up, cousins? How's it going? This is Lamplighters here. Been a long time. Been out on the road for about 5 weeks, and been home a little bit now and tried to rest up a bit, but had to come to you tonight. I wanted to get back and stream some while I have some time off. So what better way than to play my new obsession, the Lamplighters League and the Tower at the End of the World. So I've already beaten this game. It came out about a little bit over a month ago, and it is a strategy RPG. Think XCOM meets Indiana Jones in an alternate reality with magic. Well, Indiana Jones has that too, so it's kind of right along with it. But we're going to start a new game tonight, and I might even turn it into a series. The game is about a 40-hour long, but we'll see what we get into tonight. We'll do at least 2 or 3 or 4 missions. We'll see. But this game, and it has 10 different playable characters, which we'll start off with the base 3. But I only unlocked 7 of the characters in my first playthrough. There's a couple things I'll talk about in the playthrough that if I would have known the first time, I probably would have been a little bit more completionist. We'll see if we can string it out a little bit too, to see as much content as we can. But let's jump right into Lamplighters League. I think it's got some lore. But yeah, I'm happy to be back, and let's jump into this easy game. Oh, let's see. Oh, this is difficulty. We'll do adventure. Explorer is easy, medium, hard. I already beat it, but we're showing off the game so we can run through it a little bit. Let's do adventure. Adventurous music. The voice work in this is really good. So whenever we're talking about the show, it is a beautiful game. They did a really good job. This too. Who's a courier?
The courier is late.
Hey!
Hey,
Yeah, buddy. What's up, cousin? Well, what better way to show you this game
well done.
than we
What's
were
your
talking
name
today
again?
about it?
The gentleman Jin. At your
Just started the
service.
first opening cutscene.
And we're married to that name, are we?
I was just saying the voice work is
What's wrong with my name?
which actually makes for a good story. I think that's one thing that like XCOM didn't really have as much. There were the cutscenes with when you got new things, but
How about I
it didn't
find
really
our missing courier?
come together.
You stay here
as
and
well
guard my
as
back.
this does.
So you can get the baggage yourself and cut me out of the job.
So that's
Nice
one of the cool
try.
things
Whatever
in
you
this.
say, Gentleman
So
Jin.
Was that so hard? But that's my professional
about a
name.
third
You
of the game
can just
is
call me
in real-time mode like this. So noise. So sprinting makes noise indicated by expanding rings. Other sources of noise include firing a weapon or destroying an object. Enemies who hear noise will become suspicious and may move to investigate. Okay.
So, how long have you been working for Air?
As long as you have, I think.
So, about 3 hours. Got it.
Always be searching for stuff. So real-time movement. You're playing in infiltration mode, where agents move in real time around the map. Agents have real-time roles, either sneak, cruiser, or saboteur. Clambering. The door ahead is bolted from the other side, but as a sneak, Latif can clamber up the nearby netting, then unlock the door for him. So we'll switch to Latif by hitting right bumper.
The door's barred.
I guess you're lucky I'm here then.
But since just he's the sneak, he's the only one that can climb up. Climb back down over.
Oh, you waited for me.
Didn't have much.
So
of a
hitting
choice.
up on the D-pad
Let's go.
will group or ungroup. So I just hit it to group back up. There's always little inspecting things. A horn at night. From the apartments beyond comes the melody of a French horn, faint but bold against the city's murmurs. So, and then up in the top left, rendezvous with the courier. Use Ingrid's bash to destroy the wall. Recon mode. I don't think it has caught us yet. Oh, because they're linear at the beginning. Breaking walls. Ingrid is a bruiser, able to bring down weakened barriers to create new paths through the environment. Use Ingrid's real-time ability to break through this crumbling wall. Okay.
How's that for a kicker?
The trick is wanting it bad enough.
So we're in the tutorial. We'll just keep.
Look, there's the courier.
There won't be as
He's
much stuff to.
Sleeping?
So here's some lore. A letter, March 1932, Monsieur T. My agents will meet you as arranged, and I expect you will deliver. Why else would you write our mutual friend about discovering the cards? Surely you know he would write me. So sell me the deck and be done with it. Do not stand between me and my revenge. Tomorrow's issue of Le Petit Personne already fills the stand. And now we'll
Nope.
look at the deadline.
He's dead.
And no sign of the package. So much for an easy job.
The poor guy's still warm. The package can't be far.
And so we'll go up here. I'm still running because we haven't seen anybody yet. But there's people up here.
Another of those masked soldiers from the roof. Who are they?
No
Sizing
idea.
up the options.
But 10
There's a
francs
lookout
is
up
one of
ahead
them has our
in a
package.
well-defended position. Get too close and the agents will enter the guard's field of vision, causing him to become suspicious. A frontal attack is an option, but not the only one. Scoundrels like Ingrid and Latif can handle certain threats while staying silent. A sneak's advantage. As a sneak, Latif has several advantages during infiltration. When not grouped with other agents, he moves more quietly and can approach enemies from behind without being detected. Ungroup and switch to Latif to narrow the enforcer's field of vision. Then move Latif behind the enforcer. We'll ungroup. Takedowns. During infiltration, agents can use takedowns to quietly dispatch enemies. This lone sentry is a perfect target for the sneak takedown, Sucker Punch. Switch to Latif, move behind the sentry, and press A. Copy that.
So much for him. Any sign of the package?
These guys are flunkies. We're looking for a bigger fish.
Okay.
An hour ago, this was a cakewalk. Now we've got the dead courier and goons in gas
Now it'll
masks.
show us Ingrid's. Slam. 2 guards up ahead, too many for sneak to sucker punch. But bruisers like Ingrid can use slam to take down up to 3 targets at once. Slam makes more noise than other takedowns, but dead men don't get suspicious. Switch to Ingrid and press A. Aim with L and then hit A again. Agents have a limited number of takedowns they can perform per mission. The number of uses remaining is displayed on the abilities icon. Make sure they're both in it, and bam. Okay. Excuse me.
Another flunky. Perhaps we can slip past them.
Make too much noise or enter their field of vision, and enemies will become suspicious, indicated by a question mark over their head. When an already suspicious enemy sees or hears something fishy, an expanding red circle appears around, indicating they are searching their surroundings. If an agent gets caught in that red circle, combat will start. But this enforcer has his back turned to some low cover, so it won't be hard to slip past him undetected. All agents can use cover to stay out of sight, even when inside the enemy's field of vision. Sneaks have an extra trick up their sleeves. When ungrouped and next to any cover, sneaks are cloaked, meaning an enemy can only see them when standing right in front of them, even when they're in that enemy's direct line of sight. Grouping up with other agents will make a sneak easier to spot, though. Stay close or split up. It's a gamble either way. We'll just walk past.
Seems like
'Cause
half
that's
of
one of the
Paris wants
things
this
in
package.
You
Yeah?
can just
The gas mask wearing half.
ambushes. Sooner or later, it'll be time to fight. Best to do it on the agent's own terms. Position the agents, then enter turn-based mode with the right trigger. Choose that opening attack carefully. As soon as enemies become aware of the agent's presence, they'll take cover, making them harder to hit. All agents get a 15% to hit bonus in the first round of combat. So
Stay put.
ungroup. She's a bruiser. She hits up close. Let's see. Going loud. Ingrid and Latif have gone loud and are now in turn-based combat. Agents may take their turn in any order. Agents' combat abilities appear in the ability bar at the bottom of the screen. Each ability costs 1 or more action points to use. Navigate movement in combat costs 1 or 2, depending on the distance traveled. Select the move ability and then go. So let's see here. All she has is her strike right now. And he has his gun. So we'll just shoot. Targeting. Some abilities need a target. Cycle through all targets in range with the bumpers and select. While targeting, the abilities chance to hit and chance to hit on score. If you get it, critical damage are displayed on the right side of the screen. Change of heart, cancel with B. So I have 80 for... it actually even shows it all up in the right. Base hit chance is 80%. Range penalty -10, but it's an ambush, so +15. So it's an 85% chance to hit with a 65% chance to crit. Because I'm flanked and quick draw. So yeah, let's do it. Well,
Am I making this look too easy?
and let's move her and just see a little punch kill.
Something's bothering me. The courier's body was a pincushion, but none of these goons have knives.
The sooner we find this package, the better.
Group up. Let's go down here. Agents behind cover are harder to hit, providing them with a defensive advantage during combat. The shield icon next to an object indicates whether it provides half cover or full cover. Full cover, agents are more protected, but may lose line of sight. Enemies will take advantage of cover too. Flank them to get a clear shot, indicated by the gold trajectory lines visible when moving and targeting.
Nap time. Let's move.
Oh, he went down? Okay. Oh, take out the 2 guards on the lower rooftop. Oh, shit. That was a thing. Oh, shit.
So, what's he like? L, I mean.
He has neat handwriting, and he pays well.
You've never met him either, huh? bet our package is inside one of those crates. Ah, they're loading the trucks to go.
Then we need to move fast if we want our payday.
We don't have any takedowns. Oh, we have to. Are they going to teach us about a second wind? That like refills our takedowns.
Keep up. Sees us.
Okay. So now let's look at Latif's decoy ability. So his signature ability, Latif sets a 120 HP decoy in a cloud of smoke, becomes invisible, and moves to a selected location. Nearby enemies attack the decoy for 2 rounds or until destroyed. So, signature abilities. This is a signature ability. It's an agent's most powerful move. Agents can only use their signatures once per mission, but if deployed correctly, they can change the tide of battle. So, I'm gonna go, let's see. So I'm gonna deploy smoke. They're gonna attack with. So let's go.
Blink and you'll miss me.
And I'm so that being said, let's overwatch. To use it, set the agent's field of view, indicated by a highlight cone. On the next enemy round, agents will attack the first enemy to enter that enemy. Couple hits on you.
You break easily.
That symbol, I mean, is it critted against us? Let's see. So eventually, Ingrid gets a thing where, yep, killer instinct. So whenever she kills, she gets an AP down. So you can chain that multiple times the farther you get. Let's see. It's probably only one. 40% chance to hit, or 30. Nice, okay. And she still has 2 AP. That moves into out of my first range, so that would use both. So it's not too bad. Let's go here.
Feelings.
So again, there's 3 different classes. There's the Bruiser, which Ingrid is, and not all of them are the same. It's just really their when it's infiltration mode when you're walking around. Their takedowns are the same. The Bruiser, Sneak, and we'll just hit him again.
Is that the last of them?
It can't be.
So
I
now
still haven't seen whoever
we
carved
can
out
hit
the
right
courier.
trigger
Hey, I
since
have
there's
an
no
idea.
enemies.
Let's leave before the butcher shows up.
Oh. And be in real time or turn based. So I grouped back up. Let's see here. We'll
I
grab
have the package.
Nice lift. Now let's get out of
And
here.
then you can always look around. There's always whatever you carry out of a mission, you get to bring with you. But this is so early; they probably don't have any of the med.
I have a car just ahead. We can take
But
that
we
to the
escaped into
rendezvous.
that zone at the end, and we're moving on.
I'm going to open this package. I think we deserve to know what we just risked our lives to steal.
I won't tell.
And Mr. L hired us to retrieve playing cards. Playing cards?
A troop of uniformed mercenaries killed a man. For a deck of blank playing cards?
Not what I'd call a winning hand.
It will be when we trade it in to Mr. L for our paycheck.
Okay. Now we'll meet Mr. L.
This is the place.
Oh,
From here we
yeah.
catch an airplane that takes us to L.
Can you fly an aeroplane? Because I could probably figure it out, but...
Ooh,
Let's
this is
hope the contact we're meeting
rendezvous
knows
with
how.
L's contact. All agents must survive. Okay. So this is how a mission usually will start. Let's see. A deep breath over the slimy salt tang of the ocean wafts a delicate floral scent of fresh orange.
The gas masks from Paris are here too?
Impossible.
Okay, so it's
There's no way
introducing
they
us
got here
to
before
On
we did.
Guard enemy. So guarding, this enemy is on guard, indicated by the yellow eye icon over his head. Enemies on guard won't move from their post, but they may call their buddies over to investigate on their behalf. They're also more alert and quicker to catching infiltration agents, even sneaks who approach from behind. See, even if I switch over and I'm on the route,
Right this way.
it doesn't narrow his field of view. Some more lore. Veteran, fine fulfillment, good pay. Banished Court. Agents can hide in tall grass, making them harder to catch. Hazards. That crate of explosives is dangerously close to a pool of flammable oil, and those enforcers' patrol routes take them right past it. When the agents are ready to go loud, enter turn-based mode, select a ranged attack ability, and target the crate of explosives and light it up. And keep an eye out for other hazards on the map, either to avoid them or to use them to the agent's advantage. Okay.
Hold on.
Ungrouping. Sneaking right here. And we're going to wait till he gets closer. And boom goes the dynamite. So that alerted the other guys. So let's But Ingrid, let's see. So we're gonna go here and introduce the ability Evade. So that Evade in the bottom right, self-buff ability, gain 1 stack of Evade. And its special effect is the first attack attempt made against this unit automatically misses. So no matter what, the first attack will miss her. He gets stacks of Evade every time you move, which is one of his special abilities. So right here, if I still move, and the beauty is it shows me that I'll have line of sight on that guy here. So I'm still in 1 AP. When I move, dodge, he gets 1 stack of evade. So the next shot at him will miss. 50% chance of stop. Okay, nice. You know there's another person. She also gets an AP back when oh, she's so close to it. And this is the last AP. Might as well just dive in. Oh, he's over there sitting by the dynamite. Let's see if he moves. He probably will.
You're next.
Oh, nice. Everybody missed. Kill him. She gets an AP back for Killer Instinct. But let's switch. Let's see. He can still be in cover and have a line of sight. And she was pistol. Ammo's in the very bottom left. We still have one. Just out of range to hit on the first one. Let's put her in full cover, make him come next. We'll do it again. Yeah. So again, no matter what, that was going to miss. What's this? It's 40%. Let's get right up in it. His last bullet. That made it up to 60%. Oh, and he still missed. She can get there in one turn, in 1 AP though. And doesn't kill yet.
I charge extra for this.
We got pretty much there. Later, she has an ability when somebody moves away from her that she can attack.
Who are these
This game
fools?
gets really good
Secret
if you,
police? Communists?
with your
Anarchists?
agents,
None
you're
of
able to
those seem
string
to fit.
together multiple
This
things.
is something else.
Which we'll get into the farther we get in. It's more, I'm probably going to skip a decent amount of the lore. It gives so many. But let's just keep moving on here. The metal is blisteringly cold, far too cold for a French night in March. Because it's mostly shit like that.
Psst. Mr. L sends his
Okay,
regards.
Eddie.
Y'all got the package?
That depends. Are you the pilot?
Me? No. I'm the guy who's gonna get you to him in one piece.
Picking locks. Eddie is a saboteur. Saboteurs can pick locks and use shock mines to take down enemies during an infiltration. The door up ahead is locked. Switch to Eddie to pick the lock and open. So here's our third class, Saboteur. So he's going to pick this lock.
Look alive, people!
Inventory. Agents can pick up and carry useful items in their inventory. Anything an agent picks up is displayed in the inventory slots in their ability tray at the bottom of the screen. To use an item, select it and press A. Items like medkits are usable both in real time and turn-based, while targetable items like grenades are only usable in turn-based. You can drop items, we'll get into that. So we can pick up those bandages.
Didn't catch your name, cowboy.
Eddie Sawyer. Pleased to meet you.
They call me the Gentleman Jin.
Sure thing. Your turn, sister.
Just Ingrid will do. Let's keep moving.
Okay, so now we'll get to see the shock mines. During infiltration, saboteurs can throw shock mines to lure an enemy out of position. Those who come to investigate will find themselves on the receiving end of a deadly electric current. On detonation, shock mines also electrify water and ignite oil. Like so.
This always works. Except when it don't.
And we'll fill up on everybody's. We'll lead with the sneak.
You got any idea who these gas masks are, Sawyer?
Seems like there's a new militia every week these days. A lot of Joes came back from the war unfit for anything but killing.
I say we just dive in.
A whole lot of guns this way.
Optional
Y'all
areas.
sure about this?
That is an optional area. The agents don't need to enter it to complete their mission. In fact, doing so may make victory even harder, as the area is crawling with patrolling guards. But optional areas may also contain valuable rewards. Infiltrate, fight, or avoid them entirely. It's a gamble either way. So let's look in recon mode. It's literally an optional area. Does that get us through there? in recon mode and see what's back over this way. That's going to be the exit. I mean, but screw it, right? There's another guy. Let's see. This field of vision is blue. I think we're just gonna have to bomb in. And that doesn't even. Okay, we got it. We got all three of these.
Well,
Agents don't need to use all their action points in their turn. End a turn early if you want, by pressing Y. If we ever get to it. So let's see. Eddie's still a ways out here. His signature ability is a barrage that shoots in a cone. And he also has a dual shot and overreach. So let's see. He can hit 2 separate targets is what it's telling us. 60% chance, and I can only hit him right now. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we only hit once. Standing in the open, but... Let's try it again. Nice, he hit with both. We're wanting to soften him up for Ingrid to come in and get the kill and be able to run away. Oh, sorry, cousin, I just saw that. I might have knocked my... Ooh. Hello, hello, hello? Oh, hello, hello, hello? Is that any better? Or it's not even showing on my... There we go. Hello, hello, hello? I know what my game audio is gone right now, but... And let me knock the... Because that was a little high. Oh, how about that? Is that any better? For some reason, when I'm in this game, it won't show me my my mixer levels aren't showing. Yeah, buddy. Thank you. That guy was far enough away. Nice, he missed. Okay, at the top, one enemy remaining, so we know I can kind of run in at least to here. Still have an AP to do my shots. And all misses. Let's move Latif up closer. He at least has a shot from there. And moving gets him a stack. There's only 25% chance, so we knew it probably wouldn't hit. Oh, she's just out of range. But it's just him left. We'll jump right in. We could use her special ability, but we'll kind of save it if we have another encounter. He critted because he's right up in, I'm right up in his face. But we're going to get right up in his. Oh, I'm out of ammo. So he's got to reload. I could have moved out of it, but she's going to kill him. Nice with a crit. So we're going to group back up. Always be on the lookout for extra supplies. Like, ooh, what's in here? Got some bandages. Who needed some? She needs some bandages.
What do we have here?
Let's go ahead and use them. Boom.
All right.
So then she can pick up a shock bomb. And we get a little bit more lore. Let's try... I bumped it up 5 more dB. What's through here? Ooh. Sometimes downed enemies drop useful items. Like a key. Latif. Let's ungroup him. Ah. Oh, I almost had it. Okay, but it's all good. Because we'll just decoy. Run right up next to you.
I'm not there anymore.
Now that was impressive.
Oh, just another day for the gentleman Jin.
And we'll go ahead and just shoot you.
Not bad.
Nice
eh?
crit.
Really want to impress me? Do that again.
Put you in half cover. And we can attack both. But he's a 60% chance, and we'll get him nice and low if we do get him. Which we missed one of them. And then move here if we can't get around. Oh, that crit killed him. Okay, so this crit will get a... This, nice, we'll get us AP. Still has one. Let's go ahead and hit him. I have a very bruiser mentality in this game. Just run in and kill. Which, depending on your builds and depending on what other characters we get, we'll find out.
Line them up, knock them down.
Because it might not... I might get the 3 characters that I've never even used before. We pick up that brass key. Some doors can only be opened using keys. Once an agent picks up a key, any of them may use it to open a corresponding door. Okay. We all are holding stuff, and Ingrid is all right on health.
To work then.
So we got the key to get in here. And we're still going to
There's
our
the aeroplane.
waypoint.
Now where'd that damn pilot get to?
Firebomb. But we've got, what do we got? A shock grenade, which gives the shock hazard, which gives shock damage, which is pretty minimal. But the big thing with shock damage is it gives 50% reduced speed. Let's see. And then we have bandages. Yeah, we'll stay with that.
Let's make
Group up
tracks.
and lead with the sneak. Recon mode, you can... It's telling us now that we can go in recon mode and kind of see whereabouts we might need to go. You can still only see what you can see. So sometimes you want to lead with your sneak and get them in position just so you can move your other 2 agents around.
And the next entrails I read will be yours.
Scions. Lady Nicastro is a deadly adversary. When scions like her are on the field, there's no shame in running to live to fight another day. The escape route is that aeroplane at the end of the dock. Reach it to escape Lady Nicastro, and don't forget the pilot. So again, we're going to lead. There's our pilot.
Let's
We're
meet
going to
up.
ungroup. See what else is over here. So we're going to have to go against him since he's on guard. Where'd everybody go? There's an on guard over there. More bandages. Pull them back a little.
Sit tight.
Ungroup again. Okay, it's just the two of them. So let's go with her. Knock them out.
Lights out.
Nice, it was still out of range of them. Lady Nicastro is still walking forward. Nice.
Follow me.
So we got a single coming.
Easy as pie.
Someone is here.
Okay, let's run over because Nicastro found it. So we're going to go right into shooting at this guard and try to take him right out. Ooh. Is Nicastro right at that? And he's in view. Yes. Or he's in the bubble. Let's do it.
Hand over the deck.
Make me an offer.
Okay.
We're not for sale.
At the moment.
Okay, so Nicastro can't see me from there. I don't have any armor shred. She has 10 armor. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to switch to Latif to get that kill shot. Actually, no. Is Ingrid in range? No. So Latif is going to shoot. Get that kill. Ingrid with her 2 AP is going to go make contact.
We're with L. You must be the pilot.
Allies in the field. On missions, allies
Get
like
me to my
Captain
bird
Nikki
and
have a
we'll
few
scrap.
tricks up their sleeves, but their real worth lies off the battlefield. So what does he have? He's got some smoke grenades. Precision shot, ranged ability, deals moderate damage, accurate at a short range. Okay, 40 to 60 damage. And then now, here, we'll go into recon mode. Over here is our exit. We've got 3 enemies on the field. And Eddie and Latif only have 1 AP left. So let's throw a smoke grenade with us still in it. Since we don't have any other AP. But he does have an evade, okay. I'm gonna move here into half cover, still in the smoke. Both of those are half cover, so I'm gonna come out here. And you know what? I'm gonna bring Latif. Ooh, there's one person way over there. I'm gonna keep him coming around this bottleneck. Yeah. At least they're in half cover, and he gets an evade. She gets an evade.
Enough!
Ooh,
My
bleeding.
soul's thirst. that aeroplane.
She missed on her second. And at least those guys coming won't get a good shot. Okay. Really, we just want to run, really. I'm going to throw a shot grenade on her to slow her down.
What are you waiting for? To the aeroplane, quick!
I'm running. So I'm going to run to... I'm going to move Nikki first. There's no cover there, really, but you can still shoot. 75% chance, and he misses.
My hands dirty.
So same thing, we're gonna run here and still be able to shoot. Let's see what our percentage is. 60%. Oh, I meant to hit the same guy twice, but one went back at Lady Nicastro. And we're gonna run out of here. Right into the smoke. So he doesn't have his special anymore. We're gonna run all the way up.
You should not try to
At least
fight,
there was the smoke.
but I prefer that you do.
We don't need to kill her. We just need to reach that plane.
Ooh, he's not in cover. Ooh, how much HP does he have this early? Okay, who has their abilities left? So we've got the roundhouse. And, okay. So we're going to move Eddie up here and attack. Whoa, she gets a melee. And attack both those guys with their special.
Not bad. I might learn a thing or two from you.
And that's why Uncle Sam pinned a medal on me back in 18.
We need to move her all the way out and in cover. She has no bandages. Mortal danger. An agent is dropped to 0 health and is now in mortal danger. Agents in mortal danger can't fight or even move. Teammate has to stabilize them within 3 rounds or they will be lost. Stabilize agents in mortal danger by sending another agent to their imperiled teammate's side, then using the stabilize ability that appears on the ability bar. Perfect. Stabilize agents come back in action dazed and with reduced health. Beware, each agent can only be stabilized twice per mission. If they are down to 3rd time, that agent is lost. Lost agents are not always gone forever. There may be ways to recover them later. So, and when you move, you can decide to stay where you are or you can move, but we'll stay right where we are and stabilize her. Nikki still has 2 AP. We're going to get 50% chance to hit. Nice. And Latif still has... Does he have a shot? Oh, nice. 60% chance? Yeah.
Toto is better than this.
Oh, he's stressed out. An enemy has suffered a stress break. Battle takes its toll. Everyone on the field, both agents and enemies, accumulate stress during combat, displayed as a meter just above the health meter. When a stress meter fills up, that poor and so-and-so suffers a stress break. After a stress break, human enemies flee in combat and cower. Non-human enemies go to berserk and attack everything in their path, even other enemies. Broken enemies will come to their senses in a few turns. Any agent can knock out a broken enemy with the finisher ability that appears on their ability bar when in range. So nobody's in range. So we're going to attack the other guy at a 10% maybe. 75% chance to kill him though, so we might not see the finisher yet. What's Lady Nicastro do? Attacks Eddie.
How fortunate you are to bleed.
And then runs back into the shadows. Ooh, he's only got like 20
Worthy
left.
adversaries, you want the undrawn hand? Take
Okay,
it.
she retreated.
I can claim the tower without
Let's kill this guy and get out of here. So he's going into cover. Oh, he only had one bullet left, so that's all he could do. But we'll come up and kill. And that's the last person, so it goes into real-time mode.
Don't wander.
So we can group up. Actually, I'll just leave them here for a moment. Pick up these bandages. And one thing, after each mission, you auto-heal. So you don't need to... And you take away anything that you have with you. So you don't have to really use anything at the end to heal back up. A lot of times on XCOM, if you were injured at the end, you would take extra damage. Or you would take sustaining wounds. Oh, he's got... We can pick up bandages. Everybody's full, so it doesn't really matter what we pick up. So I'll bring her back. And let's
This way.
escape.
Everyone
Nice.
on board, or I'm leaving without you.
We just
And
saved
that
you. Go,
is
go,
the
go.
end of the tutorial.
Here we are, Del Vasto's Landing.
Now we find out what kind of man pays this well for a blank deck of playing cards.
Wouldn't mind knowing who the hell we were fighting back in Marseille. Never seen troops like that before.
Let's see what this Mr. L has to say for himself.
Okay. Use Ether in Allies' screen to unlock upgrades in their research trees. We'll get to that later.
A
Yeah, this
lovely
game
little
is just-
Mediterranean island
oof.
you have here, Mr. Ed.
So then
I
at
assume you are Mr. Ed?
At the end of each week, we come here to the little grouping. So we'll let's meet Mr. L real quick.
I have that dubious privilege. Welcome, Mr. Lejeune, Ms. Erickson, Mr. Sawyer. Do you have the undrawn hand?
We have a package for you. What's inside, we couldn't say, of course.
Ah, of course. Regardless, that deck of cards is key to your next job for me.
Slow down, pal. Who says we're interested in a next job? The last one burned your courier, and those two saw the body.
Then you three may
Yeah.
divvy his pay among yourselves. And I'll sweeten the pot for this next one. 50%.
Money talks.
You sound desperate. Okay, Mr. L, I'll humor you. What do you want us to do?
In a word, sabotage. I'm in a race, you see. A race to find an ancient ruin, a tower. You may know it under one of its other names. The Axis Mundi. The World Tree. The Tower of Babel.
Oh, you're an archaeologist then. That's disappointing.
I am no archaeologist, Monsieur Lejeune. And my rivals in this race are even less so. I want to preserve the tower. My enemies want to ransack it. It cannot be allowed to fall into their hands.
But it can fall into yours, huh? And the gal with the sword. She's one of these rivals?
Zorana Nicastro. Yes. She and two others, a nobleman and an industrial tycoon.
my-
Each is the scion
There we go. It's
of
weird.
their
My
own
OBS
noble
wigging out
house.
when I'm in this
Collectively,
window.
they call themselves the Banished Court.
So the Banished Court.
Science of the Banished Court. Mm-hmm. And how close are they to finding the tower?
They've already found it.
Oh shit.
You said you were in a race.
I was. And I lost.
Okay.
But I'm not out of the fight yet. My enemies have yet to enter the tower. It is a dangerous place, and their preparations are incomplete. I want want you three to sabotage their efforts until I can find the tower myself.
Okay, sabotage missions.
Sabotage, huh? You have a target in mind?
My sources have identified an outpost belonging to another of the court's 3 leaders, the tycoon, Trace Marteau.
Okay.
Marteau. Isn't that the famous American industrialist?
The one who's always in the papers?
The very same. I want you to infiltrate his outpost, sabotage a machine you'll find at the center, and return to me.
Sabotage requires a subtle hand. You'll need me. In the spirit of charity, I accept.
You'll need me too. But if the other 2 scions are anything like Nicastro...
Mr. Sawyer is right. Double our fee, Mr. L, and we'll get to work.
Double it is. And please, call me Locke.
Okay. Week 1. Delvasto's Landing. Welcome to Delvasto's Landing. This tiny Mediterranean island serves as Locke's hideout, a place to take refuge from his enemies and plan his next moves. Now it will do the same for the agents in his employ. Navigate the world map in the menu at the top of the screen to plan the agent's next move. But while we're here, we can click on the ones that have signs above their head and get a little extra dialogue.
All this for one long-lost tower, huh? There must be something very valuable inside. I wonder why Locke thinks he's the one who should have it.
You sure ask a lot of questions, kid.
It's part of my charm. Besides, I've seen my share of archaeological expeditions. Most of the time, everyone goes home empty-handed. Sometimes, you only wish they did.
Mr. Locke hasn't asked us to break out the pickaxes. He just wants us to smash up some machinery.
Smash it up.
That's another thing. Trace Marteau is in a secret alliance with that Nicastro woman. How's that for an odd couple? He's working on flying cars and she's running around with antique swords. How did they meet?
I wonder that too. It keeps me up at night. I'm trying to count the money Locke paid me, but I keep losing count because I can't stop wondering.
Mr. Sawyer, I'd be happy to count your money for you. Just say the word.
Gentlemen, please. It's simple. 2 sets of wealthy eccentrics have decided to indulge in an archaeological competition. Our Mr. Locke and this Banished Court. And if we play our cards right, we'll come away rich enough to cultivate eccentric hobbies of our own.
Crazy. My OBS just keeps... I never know if it's
Now, if
wigging
you
out or not.
excuse me, I'll be preparing for our next mission. We wouldn't want to disappoint our employer, would we?
Okay, what's Locke got to say?
One more thing. These are portable radios. They'll allow you to communicate in the field as if you were standing side by side.
Ah, that's how
That's
it
the tiniest radio I ever seen. In the war, they were big as rucksacks and heavy as sin.
The modern world is one of strange and rapid change. I'll take any advantage it provides.
Okay, pilot's got something to say.
You finally have your cards back. Was it worth it?
Without a question. The undrawn hand is no ordinary deck of cards.
Oh yeah? You going to do a reading? See your future? Can you see my future?
Centuries of study, and we've only scratched the surface of the card's potential. But we know this. The undrawn hand doesn't predict the future. It changes it.
Can it give me a future where I have a secret island of my own and don't have to work for you anymore?
The cards prefer those who tempt fate. Perhaps if you keep sticking your neck out in the field, like you did in Marseille.
Forget about it. I almost got my head sliced off on that last job. I'll keep flying your gang of crooks around, but I'm not getting off the plane anymore. Not for anything.
Not to worry. My agents will handle the field work from now on.
Glad we see eye to eye. Good night, boss. Hope somewhere in those cards of yours is a winning hand.
So
There
Captain
is,
Nicky,
Captain.
we only really
There
see
has
here
to
in
be.
this room anymore. So it says, check out the world map. The next mission, excuse me. This is the world map Locke uses to plan his secret war against the scions of the Banished Court. Use it to track the court's progress and plan the agent's next moves. A pin on the map represents the sabotage job Locke once done against one of the Scions. Trace Marteau. Select it to begin the mission.